Okay, so we have multiple breaking news coming out when it comes to nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Top secret US spy jet spotted circling Russia amid mounting World War III fears. Hold on, look at this one here. Is Emmanuel Macron preparing a luxury bunker for World War III? Well, we are seeing that NATO, UK, the European, again, the alliances, they are all prepping. They're getting the hospital ready, bunkers. They are urging millions out there to stock up on certain items and to prepare for a biblical war. All right, so I do believe that world leaders are also preparing. They're getting their bunkers ready. So hold on, we do have some more breaking news here. Let me show you some of this stuff. Plan to pump 45,000 gallons of radioactive water into New York's Hudson River. Wow. Guys, one thing I tell you, I used to live up there. And I used to live not too far from the New Jersey, Passaic River. No one, and I mean no one, go out there fishing. All right, so we already know about this stuff years. I mean, decades. Even when Lewis was like 5 years old, my dad said never go there fishing. They have stuff in there. You're gonna find fish with like 7 eyes. So, yeah, we're gonna see what's going on with this news here. Breaking news! Breaking news! Breaking news! Look at this map here. Once again, you have the left shutdown is causing flight disruption and travel delays for Americans. It seems like this holiday season is not gonna look good for millions of Americans. Alright guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you again for your support. Guys, make sure you check out the Patreon. My wife did the Patreon today, and she did an amazing job. I had her do the Patreon. I had too many things going on today, guys. So if you want to help and support that our channel, Patreon, $5 a month, we get you the access. All right, so we talked about Los Angeles also. I don't see Los Angeles, but their names should be here too. Gavin Newsom sounding the alarm that there's some stuff going down also in Los Angeles. You got the FAA warning of the shortage workers, and Gavin Newsom is blaming the U.S. commander. But here's the thing, guys. I want people to understand about this shutdown, right? So they're saying, oh, the Republican, they have control of the House, you know. They're the one who caused the shutdown. Now, here's the thing, guys. Republicans need 60 votes, right? They only have 53 seats, all right? So we are missing 7. So where did we get the 7 from? The left, which they didn't give it to us. And the gov went into a shutdown. Now, do you understand what's really going on here? They keep blaming the Donald, but they're the one that didn't give the votes. All right, so we're going to see what's going on with all this news here, guys. All right, Nashville Airport Air Traffic Control Tower to go dark as Gov shutdown drags on. So Los Angeles went dark too. Man. Multiple state going dark. And no, I'm not talking about the 3 days of darkness. Departure to Nashville International Airport grounded due to staffing, according to FAA, after officials reported shortage of air traffic controllers amid ongoing Gov shutdown. Wow. Excuse me. Guys, this is a very sad story here. This happens almost every single day. So we are taking care of everyone. But our brothers and sisters in Christ out there are preaching the gospel to the world, and they're seeing this. And I'm not seeing Donald protecting. Again, I'm not trying to bash the Donald here. I don't want people to get upset. But Donald, he take care of a lot of people. But when it comes to brothers and sisters in Christ out there, over 30 Christians have been, you know what? And everybody's staying silent. Here's the thing. Those brothers and sisters are with Christ. With Christ. They are no longer in pain. You know, being absent from the body is being present with the Lord. They are no longer, again, sin cannot hold them no more. That's it. They are with Christ. So brothers and sisters, please pray for the missionaries out there. Pray for them. Pray for them. All right. So we do, again, we have friends that they are also going to Japan or China. I think it's going to be Japan. And they're going to go there and they're going to spread the gospel. And I guess from there they might go to China and spread the gospel and help build the church. Now, I will share the link soon. If you guys want to help and support their missionary, they do have like a website that you guys could chip in if you want, like to support, donate for their missionaries. Again, but the most important thing is that you pray for these missionary brothers and sisters in Christ that is going out there to preach the gospel to the entire world. Okay, let's see what's going on with this news here. Top secret. US spy jet spotted circling Russia amid mounting WW3 fears. It says here, a US Air Force jet designed to collect intelligence on enemy radar system was spotted making circles over Russia following rising tensions with Moscow. Flight tracking data showed the RC-135U combat sent taking off from England early Tuesday, flying over the Baltic states and looping around Kaliningrad, the Russian exclave between Poland and Lithuania, before returning to the UK. The American jet departed from Mildenhall, a Royal Air Force station in Suffolk, at 2:32 a.m. Eastern Time and touched down at 9:36 a.m. All right, so once again, they do have nuke sniffers out there. They have a lot of stuff out there. Let me see. Give me a second here. There's a map. I mean, it was really close, but I wouldn't say it was in the bear territory. But there's a map here, and there's no name on it. Give me a second here. This is the one right here. You see that? There's no name. This is Kaliningrad. This is Russia's territory, and they don't have the name. It's all blank. So this is the area right here to keep an eye on. And they go the U.S. plane right there. All right, so okay, so it says here the mission came a day after German Chancellor Friedrich accused Russia of waging a hybrid war against Germany. Merz blamed Putin for the incursion of reconnaissance drones that disrupted the airport and left more than 10,000 passengers stranded. Flights were canceled during German Unity Day, and as München prepared for the final weekend of, I'm going to skip that name, which draws over 6 million visitors annually. He is waging an information war against us. He is waging a military war against Ukraine. And this war is directed against all of us, Merz told broadcaster NTV on Monday. The incursion is the latest in a series of suspected drone overflights across EU and NATO airspace. Come to find out, those drones, I don't think it was from the bear. I think it was from other people. You see, this plane doesn't have windows. It doesn't have any windows. You just have windows in the front. This is to protect it from a nuclear blast, the light. It says here the US Air Force described the spy plane as providing strategic electronic reconnaissance information to the President, Secretary of War, Department of Defense leaders, and theater commanders, locating and identifying foreign military land, naval, and airborne radar signals. The combat sent collects and minutely examine each system, providing strategic analysts for warfighters according to the military branch. All RC-135U combat sent aircraft are fitted for aerial refueling, giving them effectively unlimited range and carrying advanced communication and navigation system. Those include high, very high, and ultra high frequency radios, ground navigation radar, a Doppler unit, and an internal system that fuses celestial fixes with GPS. The planes are easily recognized by their distinctive antenna arrays on the chin and wingspan, large cheek fairings, and extended tail. It's a big bird. Now, the crew typically includes 2 pilots, a navigator, 2 airborne system engineers, at least 10 electronic warfare officers known as Ravens, and an additional technical specialist. Now, the aircraft records and analyzes electronic emission from foreign radar and communication system, allowing analysts to identify and map adversaries' capabilities and develop countermeasures. While the reason for Tuesday's mission is unknown, Flight Radar 24 also spotted the same craft, call sign Jake 37, taking off from the same airport in England and circling Kaliningrad. There you go. Remember that map I showed you? Kaliningrad. On October 2nd, the same day when drones appear in Germany. So here's the map. They got the name on this one here. Alright, so they do have the name. You see that one? You see that circle? I can't move myself in there, guys. Give me a second. Do I have SpongeBob in this thing? No. I just want to get hit by some of these advertisements. There's so many advertisements here. Give me a second. Here we go. SpongeBob is here. There we go. Okay. Kaliningrad. Alright, so that's the one. And they're keeping an eye on this one. Kaliningrad, that's Russia's territory. Alright, so this region here, they're keeping an eye on that. And so you have Lithuania here and Poland. And these 2 members are NATO allies. And they have this Kaliningrad. It's like checkmate. But way down there on the opposite side, you got Russia and Belarus. They don't play around. They keep me on again and protecting Kaliningrad. All right, give me a second here, guys. All right, so you have Munich airport, one of Germany's biggest, was forced to cancel flights late on Thursday and Friday before reopening from 7 a.m. local time, 1 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday of last week. The disruption, which saw 46 departure from the airport canceled or delayed, came as the country celebrated A German Unity Day on Friday, a national holiday. Munich was also gearing up for the final weekend of the Oktoberfest. Oh, so they spell October like that. Oktoberfest, which attracts more than 6 million people to the city. A year. The incursion was the latest in a series of suspicious drone overflights in European Union airspace and NATO member countries. Now it says here airports in Denmark, Norway, and Poland have recently suspended flights due to unidentified drones, with Romania and Estonia pointing the finger at the bear. Once again, Moscow has brushed off the allegations. However, you have the Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said there are many politicians in Europe who now tend to blame the bear basically and indiscriminately for everything. And that's how we view these statements. The whole story about these drones is strange, to say the least, but Russia should not be blamed without evidence. That's very true. That is very true. And come to find out, it wasn't even them. All right, so we're going to go with the next news. Delays spread to major airports across the country as the 7th day of Gov shutdown impacts travelers. Let me just fix this really quick so you guys have a better view. There we go. So there will not be enough air traffic controllers. Look at this. In a tower at Chicago Airport Tuesday night. The Federal Aviation Administration is warning. In Nashville, so many controllers have stayed home. The facility which guides planes into and out of the airport is closing. Seems like it's going to be a rough holiday. And this is like the time where people travel too. It says here now on the 7th day of the Gov shutdown, the same scenario is playing out at FAA offices across the country, with ripple effects hitting flights almost everywhere. The approach and departure facility for Houston, Newark, and Las Vegas all do not have enough controllers working for at least part of Tuesday evening, along with the facilities that handle planes in the Boston, Atlanta, Philadelphia, and Dallas areas, the FAA operation plans noted. It says here, so Houston, two major airports, Hobby and George Bush Intercontinental Airport, are both expected to see ground delays because of the staffing shortage. Wow. Now they're going to blame the Donald for this. It's Donald's fault. The aviation problem just 1 week into the shutdown come as Transportation Secretary Sean says more controllers are calling out sick, like Transportation Security Administration officers. Air traffic controllers are considered essential employees and must work despite the Gov lapse in funding. Organized job actions like strikes or sick-outs are prohibited by federal law. But since air traffic control staffing is so tight, a small number of employees taking unscheduled time off can be enough to cause problems. Once again, Tuesday staffing shortages. Chicago O'Hare International Airport is expected not to have a full complement of controllers in the air traffic control tower for 9 hours Tuesday night. The airport is one of the busiest in the country with more than 1,000 flights a day. Early Tuesday evening, ground delays for flights headed to O'Hare averaged 41 minutes. I'm going to read this part because there's so many advertisements here. In Nashville, the approach facility, which guides planes into and out of the airport, had to shut down for 5 hours. Tuesday night, flights heading to the airport had to contact a regional air traffic control center in Memphis to enter the airspace. Ground delays for flights headed to Nashville were expected to average 2 hours Tuesday night. The problems are similar to what happened Monday at Hollywood Burbank International Airport in California, where the entire tower was forced to shut down. Controllers have not yet missed a paycheck, but continue to worry about what happens when they do, Duffy said Tuesday. So this is their living. They're concerned now if they don't get their paychecks. How do I pay my mortgage? How do I pay my car payment? What do I do to put food on the table? He said on Fox News. The next payday is October the 14th. But unless the Gov reopens before then, controllers will only be paid for time worked before the shutdown. If Gov operations have not resumed, October 28 will be the first scheduled payments controllers aren't paid at all. Man, the National Air Traffic Controllers Association says the repercussions of just a small number of controllers calling in sick show how understaffed and fragile the air traffic control system is. We are critically staffed with unreliable equipment, and we deal with these issues. And it's a part of the resiliency and redundancy that we advocate for, of needing that in the system. So we can work with the FAA to address the issues when they come up, make a plan, and ultimately ensure the safety of the flying public. These types of scenarios aren't a new creation. They are a reality that air traffic controllers face day in and day out. Controllers call out. The Department of Transportation has seen an uptick in air traffic controllers calling out sick since the federal gov shutdown almost a week ago, while the union representing them has disavowed away coordinated work actions. Any coordinated work action. Truly apologize, guys. Seems like these ring lights eventually, throughout more than 10 years, it catches up to you. Now I understand why Pastor Paul Begley wears the sunglasses. You see the ring lights, and I do have to go to the eye doctor. Alright guys, we're gonna skip the rest of this, but you guys get the picture. Man, this is a really long article. They got some update on this one, so they added some more stuff into this news. Okay, so I want to take you to this one here. So you guys already know the gov shutdown is affecting a lot of stuff, and the US commander said there would be layoffs, a lot of it. Meanwhile, the left is still holding on to the vote. Give us the votes, man, so that way we can open up the gov. Come on, Schumer. Come on, Hakeem's. All right, so Emmanuel Macron building a luxury bunker, preparing for World War III. So it says here, a viral post on social media claims that French leader Emmanuel Macron is spending almost, I don't know how much is that in US currency, but that's a lot of money, in a state funds on a luxury underground bunker to shield the French elite from a looming World War III. The video claims to have solid proof coming straight from TRACFIN, a service of the French finance ministry that fights money laundering, and in reality, this fake news probably comes from a bear convert, influence network called the Storm 1516. We take a closer look in this edition of Truth or Fake. I believe it's true, though. I believe it's true. You got these world leaders. They do have bunkers. They building stuff. They building bunkers. All right. So give me a second here, guys. I'm hearing information about Candace Owens. She said she had a dream, and she saw Charlie Kirk in her dream, and Charlie Kirk said he was betrayed. Hold on. Breaking news. Candace Owens just claimed that Charlie Kirk came to her in a dream and told her that he was betrayed. I don't want to play the video due to trademark copyright. I'm gonna have to watch the video. Again, this thing just popped up, so I don't know much of it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more research on this one here. Give me a second. So you do have some other people here sharing this. So she said it was not clear who betrayed Charlie, but that she believes it will be exposed and have international consequences. What is your response, guys? I don't know, but for some reason she's making this sound like Tupac stuff. Tupac, how he was taken out. So Candace Owens says Charlie Kirk came to me in a dream and told me he was betrayed. Owens says Charlie Kirk appeared to her in a dream over the weekend, telling her he was betrayed. You don't have to believe that, but I believe that. I believe it will be inevitably revealed. Whoa. She probably knows something. But again, like I said, it's just assuming stuff here now. All right, so let's go with the next news here. Give me a second. Let me just refresh the page so you guys have a better view. Hold on. Candace Owens says Charlie Kirk predicted his own death. Owen says Charlie sent messages 24 hours before his takeout saying he thought he was going to be out, warning they were coming for him. Hmm. Hold on. Give me a second. Something else just. Man, a lot of stuff is coming out at the very last minute. Breaking news: the New York Post reported alien DNA that has been found inside humans was inserted into our genes by aliens, and that humans are undergoing a genetic transformation. New York Post said this comes following a spike in UFO sightings over the last year, making many fear that we are on the verge of some not so friendly close encounters. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, guys, we got big breaking news coming out of Times Square. I don't know what's going on here, but man, everybody needs to go home. Times Square. Oh, hold on, no, hold on, hold on. Wait a minute. Times Square. Jesus people meet pro palace protester. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. Um. Hmm. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just looking for some more information here. Um. Hmm. All right, so it seems like this is all of it for now, guys. I'm not seeing much. Whoa, hold on. There's a lot of good stuff with Candace Owens coming out. Hold on, give me a second here. Candace Owens activates dead man's switch. Owens says sealed package with texts, emails, videos, and legal documents sent to trusted contact. Every political figure involved will be publicly named if I suddenly pass. Whoa. Wow. Okay. So there's some stuff that is going to be released. Hmm. Dead man switch alert. The problem is, you guys won't see that until the very end of the video. Um, Something big is going to be released. Owen says sealed package with text, emails, videos, and legal documents sent to trusted contacts. Every political figure involved will be publicly named if I suddenly pass. Once again, so Charlie basically said, if you guys take me out, I'll be with the Lord. But there's gonna be a dead man switch that is going to push send, and all I'm gonna expose every single one of you. So that's what it is. There's a dead man switch. So Candace Owens says she has a dead man switch that will be activated if anything happens to her. Okay, so it was referring to her, I guess. I truly apologize. Text messages, emails, private communication, videos, and private legal documents. If anything happens to me, you guys will know exactly who it is that has been making my life, you know what, over the past couple of years. All right, so I thought it was Charlie. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay, okay. Candace Owens activate dead man switch. Okay, I truly apologize, guys. Uh, Feeling a little tired right now, so I truly apologize. It's not Charlie Kirk, dead man switch. It's hers. I truly apologize. Um, Let me just refresh the page really quick here. Yeah, that's what everybody's talking about it. Candace Owens announced she's triggered her dead man switch, calling it her ultimate safeguard should anyone harm come to her. It seems like she knows that something is coming to her. If she put out this message, obviously because she might have got a call or a letter saying, you know, certain things. And she's like, okay, now it's time for me to prepare and get this dead man switch ready. She disclosed mailing a confidential package packed with text messages, emails, videos, and sensitive legal files to her most reliable allies. Owens warned that if she were to pass unexpectedly, every implicated political figure will be publicly exposed. Woman, do it now. So you guys know something, but you keep it to yourself. Just do it now. Hmm. All right. So there's a lot of good stuff from Candace Owens. Give me a second here. And I'm gonna make some videos over my third channel tomorrow about Candace Owens. But right now I'm just showing you some of these clips here. All right, so we're gonna jump with another news here. All right, so New York City erupts, man, as pro-Palace protester target the BlackRock headquarters. Okay, oh, we're gonna skip the rest of that. Oh man, it's going down tonight on a Tuesday. Man, pro-Palace protesters storm Hudson Yards vessel. Hundreds chant "Occupy Hudson Yards" as demonstrators converge on New York City landmarks. Stay away from the Hudson River, though. They got the radiation stuff going on there. Wow, they even went to Penn Station? Man, I've been there many, many times. Wow, it's been years I haven't been in that area. So, pro-Palace protester rushed, blocked Penn Station entrance. Demonstrators surged towards NYPD barricaded Penn Station during Flood Manhattan for the Strip March. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. But again, this is all the information. There's some stuff going down in New York. Again, it's basically protest stuff. But please pray for a lot of people out there. Um, and just be safe. Guys, make sure you check out the videos I posted today about martial law. Gavin Newsom has sounded the alarm that, with all these troop deployment to multiple states and the Insurrection Act, the next step could be martial law. So Gavin is really sounding the alarm on that one there. But again, check out the videos I posted today. All the links will be in the comments box. And thank you so much for watching, guys. You have a good night. God bless you all. Till next time later. Peace.